Hello, Bl'Artagnan here with the power of Tenacity, the Sice debut event Lufenia plus fight. We're bringing a team of Ace, Sice, and Sice. Before we get too deep into it, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, ring that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Sice, about the fight, about this team, about the event schedule. I feel like it's been a hot second since we had a fight, and we're going to be waiting quite a bit before the next one shows up as well. Anyway, what do we got going on here? We got a couple of weird floating skulls. Spooky, very spooky. We have a team here designed all around traps. It's a trap team because the orb is probably the only thing about this fight worth commenting on. It is +2 on dark damage and +2 on... they always word this weird. It is when they take brave damage as a result of an effect ticking down, which effectively means trap. There's also some other stuff that can take this up. Vivi, I believe, can do it with his follow-up. I want to say 7 might be able to, I forget. But basically, we call this the trap orb. And it takes down kind of quick because it's -2 on player action. I was actually finding, originally when I tried running a team here, I tried bringing Trey as one of my trap dudes. And his extra turn that he gets from his C90 actually made it kind of hard to get them to the point where they're taking turns and the traps are taking off. So that's really the only hard part about this fight, I think, is just making sure you're able to check that orb through either dark damage, trap damage, or both. We're, of course, bringing Ace here because when it comes to traps, he is the king of those. We're going to turn on his burst now, and we're just going to be taking his traps off constantly, pretty much. That said, we are in an awkward point now because of, I guess, the speed down from Kurasame or something. B is going to have his orb go off in a second, so we're going to go ahead and summon real quick right now. Get that problem solved by having Ace reset the orb with his traps. Sice is here as another layer of traps. I figure, if you're not bringing dark damage, multiple traps is kind of the way to go. Ace, of course, is tremendous for that because his traps tick off on off turns. I was finding that, I tried, Emperor and Trey and stuff, and their stuff ticking down on their turns didn't seem to do it, from what I could tell. I don't know if it was just an execution thing or what, but I figured I'd just go kind of simple and bring Ace. So these guys don't actually do anything on their turns, really. They apply a debuff that reduces your HP damage dealt, which doesn't really matter. The only real mechanic they have... Okay, technically, they, after 50%, and I think after 30%, they'll do, the cut and turn order thing, kind of like the Lail Sharks, as you can see here. But it doesn't really matter. They don't have a recast. They don't really have HP attacks to speak of. They also get an HP damage shield, which is in effect right now, on one of them anyway. And while it's in effect, they can't be debuffed, which is kind of annoying. And I think they ready a big attack that they're not going to do because you're going to kill them before it gets to that point. But you're going to want to break that HP shield so that you could apply your traps, your debuffs, what have you. And if you can do that, then you're golden. Overall, this fight is really kind of underwhelming, if I'm being totally honest. After the recent fights we've had, Boss Rush, Safer Sephiroth, Divine Bahamut, we've had some challenging, compelling fights. This really felt like a step backwards. Really kind of a very garbage time-esque fight. The orb is something you have to respect, but it's not too hard to satisfy. And if you satisfy it, then you can just kind of stomp it because they don't really do anything. It kind of reminds me of the Gilgamesh Knights fight in that they just didn't really do anything. They were a little bit annoying, but so long as you didn't let yourself get killed by the orb, whatever. Anywho. It does feel good to press Sice's buttons and not have them suck, so I appreciate him getting C90. Now here, go ahead and launch and delay with the Seymour call. Check out this sweet damage. Thank you, Sice, being on the field, giving us that cool damage from a call, which is nice. Always like to try to save one of my Seymour call uses at least for post 50% for that fun follow-up. I guess you could argue that I brought an overkill team. We're featuring... they're all blue. We have two ultimate weapons in play. Only one of them 5 out of 5, and a BT plus. So it's a lot of firepower to be bringing here. But none of these characters are best of the best overkill characters. This is a fairly tame setup by comparison, and this fight just doesn't really do anything to push back against that. That's just kind of how it is. Go ahead and real quick. I didn't realize that A actually lost his trap, so I was hoping to get 2 procs there. Anywho, as we said, even Ace, given how old he is, the fact that he just kind of stomped this fight into the ground is what I'm saying. Felt like a bit like a step back. Go ahead and do a little victory dance to kill them. There we go, Mog dance. Thank you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching through to the end, and I will see you in the next video, which is probably not going to be until the next event. Stay frosty. Adios.